Guys, the kettle is still being slow. I am still waiting for the water to boil. Okay guys, I'm here. Let me just sit down. I have returned from buying milk. Okay, let's turn this music down. Here we go. Oh, actually, that's like completely turned off. I didn't want to completely turn it off. There we go. And we switch to the live scene. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Let me just turn off the live stream clone on my phone. Is our live chat working today? That's the big question. Okay. How is everyone doing? Let me know how the audio is. I can see it peaking. So, let me know if that is truly the case. I don't know why it would be peaking. It certainly shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, so everyone is saying the audio is peaking. I wonder why. Should I try open the control panel and see if my settings are set correct? Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. It's just going to break it. I'll just turn it down. Here we go. Is this better? Don't talk in it. Is this better? This should be a lot better. I can see it in the yellow now. Too low? It's in the yellow. It's quiet. Wait, it's quiet? It's better when you talk away from it. Wait, what? Sounds worse than the 5 mic. Okay, that's not possible. That's not possible. This is the same mic I use for video recording. And there's like no post-processing on this mic when I video record. Okay, music is too loud. Let's turn that thing down. There we go. This should hopefully be okay. Up just a smidge. Okay, we're gonna spend the first half an hour, as usual, working on microphone issues. This seems to be a trend here, which I guess is part of the announcement. The announcement is actually going to... Me forcing myself to tell you about this announcement is also going to, I guess, force me to stick to it, which is brilliant. But the announcement, and I'm going to get right to it, is the fact that we're now going to have live streams. Actual, like, timetabled live streams. So, I've been thinking about this for a while, but we're going to have live streams every Friday, or Saturday. Today, I'm doing the live stream today because I wanted to do it yesterday, but I don't know if you guys saw the state of my hair in yesterday's video. I wasn't going to live stream like that. So today I went to the barber's and I was like, okay, I'll start it today. And so it's going to be either Friday or Saturday, but one of those 2 days every week we are going to have a live stream for at least a few hours. So that is the fairly big announcement. I know a lot of you guys were fans of the live streams back when they happened when I was still in Ireland, and we did do quite a few of them. We have quite a few plans, actually, for live streams, both tech-related and some other funny stuff related. There might be a cooking redemption arc happening very soon. One is probably going to happen on Halloween, or at least around Halloween as well. So that is, yeah, it's... For me, anyway, it's a fairly large announcement. I'm going to have to keep myself to this. And if I don't, you guys have my full permission to spam the living hell out of me on Discord. But yeah, other than that, I did want to kind of get it going today, even though it's not a Friday. So I don't have a plan as to what exactly we're going to be doing today. I have about time until midnight, which is, okay, maybe a bit longer than that. But how are you guys doing? How is everyone in chat doing? How many people do we even have on the... Oh, wow, we've got close to 100 people on the stream. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not expect this many people on the stream today. I definitely expected, like, 15 people. I'm not going to lie. So, quite surprised in a very positive way. I am also doing quite good. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Okay, well, you can't... Wait. Now switch to DaVinci Resolve? No, unfortunately, I have to keep paying Adobe. I mean, I could. I wanted to. We actually downloaded DaVinci Resolve, and Emma was going to help me in editing. But then, for some reason, I just didn't go with it. I don't know. I guess I'm so used to Premiere Pro that I can't... Not yet, anyway. That and I have, like, a bunch of presets and stuff bought for Premiere Pro that will definitely not work with DaVinci, which is, of course, unfortunate, but I paid a lot for those, and I don't want to lose them. Do not drink the Why? She didn't hear me, but she said not to drink the coffee. Tummy hurt? Well, that's too bad. I already made it, so I'm obviously gonna drink it. Wait. Notification of payment received. Hell yeah. Oh, that's that one. Oh, that's why it read the TTS, because YouTube TTS doesn't work. Yeah, that's still a thing. However, very good news for us live streaming today. Live chat seems to actually be working. I don't know if you guys remember, but back when we were live streaming here at the very beginning, when I first moved to Poland, as well as live streaming in Ireland, our live chat never worked. Ever. Apparently now it does. So very nice. Very nice. The people watching this afterwards, if I do cut it, if I do have to, you know, change things around in the YouTube studio, YouTube editor, will now get to see the live chat. Is that the good news? No, I'm pregnant. No. Yes, that is the good news. That is actually the good news. We are going to have live streams. We're going to be doing a lot of things, actually, hopefully, during those live streams. So if you really think about it, it is quite good news. Hopefully, we are going to get back to having events on the Discord as well. We're going to, you know, be jumping back into VR chat together. Hopefully, maybe, this is just a big maybe, but getting the VR chat world back up and running. That is also something I've had on the agenda. I still hate Unity. I'm still very bad at Unity, so it's still going to look like crap, but maybe, just maybe, it might look a bit better than what it does right now. That's if I can get back into my account. So, yeah. No, guys, the pregnancy was a joke, okay? I did it for the views. The pregnancy was a joke. Deal with it. Now we're here, I guess might be a very, very good moment to ask you guys what you think about the Valve Index news, or the Valve Frame, or the Valve Deckard, whatever you want to call it. Do you think it's real? Have you guys seen the latest video? Do you think that what we have here is actually real? Because if it is, then supposedly we're going to be getting this most anticipated headset Q4 of this year, which is now, by the way. In case you didn't know, Q4 is now. So supposedly anytime right now, we might be getting it. Yeah, so people are saying you got some copium left. I hope it's real. I don't want to say it is, because I have been wrong about leaks and rumors in the past, but I hope it is. I really hope it is. And we don't know the price yet. I do think it's Valve, they're probably not going to make it as cheap as the Quest, especially if it is standalone. And if it's not standalone, then, it's going to be a big downside. But if you really think about it, we know very little about this headset for as long as we've had the leaks, for as long as we've had the rumors. We really do not know a lot about this one. It's surprising to me, because usually when companies are, working on a product, leakers tend to have more information or more concrete evidence or something, or, prototypes come out and other things like that. Here, I'm very surprised. Usually it's only Apple, really, that has had a track record of being able to keep secrets like this, and even they have screwed up in the past. Here, if this is actually the case, Valve has done a very, very good job of keeping this thing secret. So, quite surprising. Do you think the Deckard will run Linux or Android if it is standalone? If it is standalone, I sincerely hope it's Linux. No, don't get me wrong. I love Android. I'm Android all the way. However, it's no, lie. I mean, no, it's no secret that Android can't really run, PC VR, or they would have to do a whole compatibility layer or something weird that isn't native to the device. If they do Linux, well, then they could theoretically make it native, especially since, Steam VR is getting its Linux compatibility layer right now. And yeah, we do have some apps on Android phones that can run PC VR games. Like, I've recently downloaded GameHub. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Now, this isn't an advertisement for GameHub. Under any circumstances, please do not take this as an advertisement. If you do plan to download this, download it at your own risk. It does ask you to sign into your Steam account, but it is essentially a compatibility layer to allow you to play PC games on your phone. Yeah, and it works. This actually totally does work. It doesn't seem to be on the Play Store. It's an APK you have to download from a website, so immediate red flag there. But as you can see here, and a little bit of a glimpse into the future for you guys here on the live stream. But here's a little leak of a possibly upcoming video. But yeah, as you can see, you can totally just play PC games here on your phone through Steam. And if I jump into the Steam library here, I can actually show you. It's really nice interface, I have to say. It's actually a really nice interface. And you can see here, you can download any of these games. It'll tell you which ones are compatible and stuff like that. And these are entirely PC games that you can play on your phone through Steam. Pretty crazy, I have to say. But, yeah. What is this? That is, it's GameHub. So, again, not necessarily recommending you download it. It asks you to sign into your Steam account, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you want it, it is an app that exists, and it allows you to play PC games on your phone. Running Proton, mind you. So this is running Proton. So if I want to launch an app, I can actually go into, say, again, leak of upcoming video, but I can go into this. I don't entirely know how. There we go, menu. And I can go game. I can go, no, do not launch it. Okay, here we go. And I can go PC game settings. And then here you can set everything, including, Proton, compatibility layer, translation params, the input library, a lot of different things. The GPU driver, of course, this is going to be different for every phone. But this is actually, and then if I press, oh no, I press play now. Well, I guess I might as well show you that it does actually work. So this is Beat Saber launching entirely on my phone. It's not an APK file. This is it running through Proton. So we need to give it a while, obviously. It's an x86 app launching on a phone. And I guess this is proof of concept that PCVR can actually be made run on a headset directly. And I mean, that has been proven in the past anyway, because Winilator XR exists, which is also an app that I need to look into. Again, leak of upcoming video, but as you can see, it takes its sweet time, but this is just a phone. You know, the processor inside these headsets is a lot more powerful than what is in here. But you will eventually see it launch. It's going to complain about OpenXR runtime, perfectly normal, but we need to wait. There we go. It's actually Beat Saber running on a phone. It's pretty crazy, I have to say. I've seen people playing like The Witcher on this. I don't know. Like, you know, a few years back, you would look at something like this and you're like, definite scam, 100%. You know, you'd watch the tutorial videos on YouTube. How to download Steam and play PC games on my phone. And it's like, it would all be fake. It would all be a virus. You'd like download it and it would steal, I don't know, all your contact information or whatever. Now it's actually real. Like, this is the point we've gotten to. It is so crazy. But yeah. Isn't the Quest using a phone processor? It absolutely is. However, it is, well, kind of. That is a big discredit to it. It is using a much more powerful version of a phone processor. It's essentially the only thing it has in common with a phone processor is the fact that it's a Qualcomm chip and the fact that it's ARM64, not 86, ARM64. Other than that, it's like, I don't know. I feel like calling it a phone processor is a big discredit to it. But yeah, it's an XR2. It's a Snapdragon XR2, which you know, it's made specifically for XR. It's going to be a lot more powerful than what you have inside a phone. You know, it has to drive 2 screens. It has to do it without lagging, supposedly at 120 FPS. So, you know, yeah, we're not going to discredit it too much. But can it run Crysis? I bet you it can. I bet you it can. Can't speak today. Should I download it just for the meme? I'm going to download Crysis. Give me a second. I'm going to launch it. And on this live stream here, we're going to find out whether it can run Crysis. Whether my specific phone can run Crysis. When is Misty going to do the TikTok AI robot live streams? What is... Oh my god. You mean the NPC live streams? Never. If that's what you're asking, then the answer is never. Let me just go into Discover. Let's get Crysis. Crysis. Oh, I spelled Crysis wrong. Okay, well, I have interesting news, guys, but I don't think any of these are Crysis. I don't think you can see that very much. Yeah, well, none of those are definitely Crysis. So we're going to download something else instead, and we're going to try this live as a proof of concept, I guess, for the video. So you guys can say hi to the YouTube video that this will probably be in. But what do we download? My Steam. Yes, please. And I don't know, let's just get The Witcher. I don't really... Well, whatever. Oh my god. Okay, we will not be getting The Witcher. It is 89 gigabytes. Is it actually 89? No. Okay. Yeah, no, we will not be getting that. Let me think. What's like a tiny game that I have? You know what we're going to get? Do you know what we're going to get? And I know that this is kind of a bad, like, excuse because this already exists on mobile, but we are getting the ultimate VR chat experience by playing PC VR chat on mobile. Yeah, we're getting the game. It's only 1.2 gigs. Keep this screen on for a smooth download. No, I will not. We are getting the ultimate experience. Cyberpunk. Isn't that like 60 gigs? I only have like 30 free on my phone right now. That's not gonna fly. Actually, what about Half-Life Alyx? How funny would that be? How funny would that be? Wait, have I not accepted your VR chat friend request? Okay, well look, this is the perfect moment to accept your VR chat friend request, because we're now going to get to play VR chat. Oh look, it works. Play now. In non-VR mode. Let's just launch it in non-VR mode first. And you know what? I have something for this. I guess now I just pray it doesn't rip out my screen protector again. Like it did last time. This isn't made for phones this size, but we're just gonna deal with it. Welcome to my fake Nintendo Switch, because I couldn't afford a real one. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fit. Yeah, I guess not only was it not really made for... Yeah, it doesn't like the camera. That's well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it raw. Welcome to part of the YouTube video. This is all part of the YouTube video. Now this is experimentation purposes. Start game. We are launching VR chat. Does it have funny music? It doesn't. VR chat. Beat Saber had funny music when you were launching it. Okay. This is the moment of truth. It is logging in. If this works, I am going to laugh. If this works, it's going to be hilarious. If it runs better than it ran on the PS4, it's going to be even funnier. I don't know if you guys remember, but we played PC VR on the PlayStation 4. It was a misery. It was a mistake. I do not recommend it. But yeah. If this runs better than that, I'm going to laugh so hard. It's still launching. I don't actually think it's gonna... Oh, it crashed. Okay, let's go to... Check compatibility. Unknown. I don't really care. Let's go to compatibility. Let's do compatibility layer. Proton... What's a good Proton? I don't know. Proton 10. It's on Proton 10. I bet you that's fine. GPU driver. I'm on Turnip right now. What if I use... Oh, I only have Turnip available. Oh, let's use the system driver. We're going to use the worst driver possible. Because I'm fairly sure the system driver... Actually, you know what? I compiled this mobile phone ROM, so it probably has no drivers, period. I don't actually think it's going to run anything. It ran Beat Saber, though. How did it launch Beat Saber, but it won't the anti-cheat. I just saw Basil sent it. I thought of it as Basil sent it, okay? It's the anti-cheat. Okay, guys, we need a different game. What game do we play? I don't know. I'm scrolling through my library here right now. I don't have any... Oh, all my games are, like, huge. We have to find out whether this works. The Tomb Raider. This is also going to be massive. Playable with an exclamation mark. I'll take that. Gary's Mod. I don't know half of these games, guys. Are you trying to, like, hack me? I know Gary's Mod, obviously. I don't think I have Gary's Mod, though. Not in my library, anyway. Why does it not let me actually look at my library? This is so unfortunate. You know what? I'm just going to launch Steam on my PC. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to launch Steam on my PC. And I'm going to see what games are actually in my library. Yeah, so while we wait for Steam to launch, what price would the Valve Index 2, or whatever you want it to be, called? What price would that need to be at for you guys to actually be interested in it? That's what I want to know, you know, because I feel like it's going to be really expensive. That's usually the case, unfortunately. I feel like it's actually going to be really expensive. You know what we're downloading? This is going to be a terrible idea. I'm downloading The Forest. It's small. Like, for the game that it is, The Forest is actually rather small. So, 3,000 złota, $1,000, $1,200, 1,300 euro. Interesting. So, you're all kind of prepared to pay around that 1,000 euro mark for it? That's realistic, actually. I wasn't expecting you guys to be this realistic 5 gigs. Yeah, we're going to download the Forest. The Forest has an unknown PC emulator status. We're going to be the first. We're threading into unknown territory here. This is amazing. You have a fund ready? Well, I guess that's one way of doing it. But then what if they never release it? Where does the fund go? Where does the fund go if they never release it? Oh, wow. My internet is, like, really good. It's already downloaded 1 gigabyte. This is new. This is very new. Wow. 1.5 now. Okay. I'm gonna pass because I don't want to pay more than that. Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I totally get that. When you have a quest already collecting dust, I have 3. They're not collecting dust, mind you. They're not. I mean, the quest 1 might be a little bit, but the other 2 really aren't. But yeah. Are you able to delete apps in Quest? Not hiding, delete completely. You should, well, you can't really delete them, say, off of your account. And even if you could, I don't know why you'd want to do that, especially if you've paid for one. But what you can do is you can set the filters to installed apps, so it only shows you the apps that you have installed, and then, well, you won't be able to see the ones that you don't have installed. So that's kind of, I guess, like deleting them, but you do have to set those filters manually. It is one way of doing it, though. Okay, we're at 4 gigs. 4 gigs of the forest. This is 5G, by the way. This is really good 5G. Shout out to T-Mobile. When you're not cutting my internet, you're actually really good. Can you update the quest one? I can't. No. Now, when they let us unlock the bootloader, we'll be able to, which hopefully they will do. After all, they did it with, how did I forget the name of it there now? The Oculus Go. They did it with the Oculus Go, so who knows? They might do it with the first quest. You already know, though, that when they do it with the first quest, the prices of those things are going to rise so quickly. And someone out there in the world is going to find a way to install Android XR on it when that does launch. And to be honest with you, that would be incredible. That would be amazing. Imagine something like a Lineage XR ROM. That would be just mind-blowing. I don't think it's going to happen. Lineage already has enough on their hands to be making XR ROMs. But if something like that did exist, it would be absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm pressing play now on the forest. My phone is really hot. Play now is not working. It's not doing anything. I downloaded this game for nothing. This is so sad. I'm going to kill GameHub and just launch it again, and maybe that will fix it. If we could dual boot, that would be one way of doing it. For sure. Oh. Launch the Forest 32-bit, launch the Forest 32-bit, and launch the Forest VR. We're just going to try launch for now. Okay, moment of truth. We are launching PC game on phone. Is it going to work? Place your bets right now. Place your bets. If this works, this definitely brings us one step closer to actually launching PC VR directly on the Quest. Just saying. And if I manage to find a way to do it, it's going to be the most jank thing possible. And you know what? We might actually spend like a bit of time in each of these live streams trying to do that. We're going to find a way to launch PC VR directly on our Quest. That would be hilarious. Oh my god. Check this out. Oh my god. Okay, we're already at the menu screen, so this is pretty good. I'm going to select graphics quality high. That's being ambitious, but we're going to do it, and I'm going to press play. 720p. We have a loading screen. This is already pretty good. And I bet you the loading screen's about as far as we're going to get. Oh? Oh? Can you guys hear the music? Oh my gosh. It's working. You guys can't see the character. Actually, I'm not going to show that on live stream. But it's not lagging. Okay, I'm going to jump into single player. I'm going to press new game. So, new game. Normal. Actually, I should have selected peaceful. Let's be honest. We're not winning anything with this. I cannot believe this is working. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. It says 46 FPS. 46 is good enough for me. I'm fine with that. RAM only 28% usage. GPU 0% usage. Okay, that's definitely my fault. I bet you when I compiled this ROM, I did not compile the GPU drivers. Actually, no, I had to compile something, otherwise there would be no system. Okay, it's stuck on the R. It always gets stuck on the R. No way! Okay, so motion blur is on. Forgive the motion blur. This is always on in this game. But it works and it's smooth. Okay, that's crazy. E. I do not have an E on this keyboard. Oh, I have a Y. I pressed the Y. Actually, you guys don't get to see this part. You guys do not get to see this part. I don't know if you've played The Forest, but this part's super gruesome. We're not gonna show this part. We're gonna skip right to past this part. Oh god. Okay, it's chugging now. It's at 6 FPS. Oh, it's at 6 FPS. This is so sad. Let's go into options. And let's actually change, because I have the preset set to high. Let's remember that. So let's set it to very low. Actually, ultra low. Ultra low is an option. So let's just set it to... Oh, it's crashed. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe I just need to give it some time. But I set it to ultra low, and now it is stuck. We're gonna wait a little second. Let's see. I mean, if I could run Half-Life Alyx off an ARM CPU at very low settings, I would be more than happy to do that. Continue. No way. How does this run? That's crazy. Is that the lowest I can go? Can I go lower? That's on ultra low right now. No, do not bring up the resolution. We are so not doing that. Let's go to graphics. What do we have here? Ultra low, everything's on ultra low. Shadows, actually. Where's shadows? Shadows are always... Can I turn shadows off? That will just instantly... No, I cannot turn shadows off. Okay, so this is the best we're getting. I'm going to show you guys how it looks right now. I just want to turn off motion blur. That's all I want to do. Field of depth. Eye adaptation. What? Max frame rate, no limit. Very good. Very good. Contrast. I can't find motion blur. This is so sad. Gameplay. I thought that maybe someone wasn't telling me in chat how to turn... Oh, I found it! Oh, it is disabled now. Perfect. I'm just blind. Check this out. That's The Forest running on a mobile cellular device right there. This is a PC VR game off of Steam running on a mobile cellular device. And this is 720p, mind you. I could go lower. Actually, you know what? We will go lower. Exit to main menu. We're going to go as low as we can go. How do I exit? Quit? Hello? Quit? No. System volume? No. Confirm. Uploading save data. I do not want you to do that. I do not have the space for that. So this is... We have proven... Well, we have not proven anything, actually. Millions of other people proved this before we did. But we were the first for The Forest. Can we go lower? Okay, what resolution do we choose? 360p. Hell yeah. What's the resolution of 360p? What is that res? Who's going to type it in chat? What is the resolution of 360p? 2x2. 1x1. I bet you it would let me do that as well. How do we set the resolution of 360p, guys? 720p we already did. 720p we already did. Okay, 640 by 360. Okay, 640 by 360. That's not even, like, it's not a valid resolution here, it says, but we're gonna force it. Oh, wait, are you telling me I can't force it? 640 by 360. I'm gonna be so upset if I cannot force this. I can! Okay, we are set. This is brilliant. Let's play the forest at 640 by 360. The pixelation is gonna kill you. On a VR headset, it would. Now, do keep in mind that the CPU inside a VR headset is a lot more powerful than this one, as well as the fact that it's got active cooling, because it's got a little fan in it. So, we probably wouldn't need to go down that far on a Quest, per se. Now, it would be very interesting to actually just install this app on a Quest and use it flat screen. That is maybe something I can try in the future. Oh, this is bad. This is bad news. On 640 by 360, the like accept screen does not fit on the screen. It's like the apply button is lower is lower than the screen itself. How do I No. Okay, we might have to go one resolution higher. Yeah, I feel like, unfortunately, 640 by 360 is going to be a no-go. If I could scroll down, that would be an option, but it's not letting me do it. This is so sad. Wait, keyboard. Keyboard. Turn on keyboard. Enter. It let me press enter. We are in the game at 360 by 640. This is what happens when you persevere, by the way. You do not give up. When the game tells you cannot run at 360p, you say no. And you find the enter button. Let's see. Will it run any better at 360p? Now, if it doesn't, it's going to be very sad. New game. Now, I thought I wouldn't be able to see the pixelation of 360p on a phone this small. I can. Alright, I definitely can. Now, that's okay, because, you know, when you're immersed, you're immersed. I could play the game at 240p and I wouldn't care, you know what I mean? But we are launching this right now at 360p. So what is in this phone is an SM8550, which is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, I think. So this kind of compares. That is the comparison that you get to a Quest, which the Quest is a lot better. But we will see. Okay. We've gone from 10 FPS to 23. So mind you, this is quite an improvement. Might I say, it could be playable. Actually, if you are desperate, if you have no other way of playing this game, this could actually be playable. How do I skip? I want to skip. I don't want to watch through this. Oh, it's Y. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. 23 FPS. Can we go lower? Does it have gyro controls? If you want it to. If you wanted to, I bet you it totally could. This does not look like 360p. There's no planet on this Earth where this looks like 360p. This still looks pretty decent. Like, you could still totally play this. Now, like, if you wanted to play multiplayer with your friend and you didn't have a PC, but your friend did, this is totally playable. Look at that. Ignore the FPS counter. I believe it's fake. I call fake on that FPS counter. This is actually quite usable. Which button is to hit? Oh, there we go. I found it. Look at that. That's actually quite usable. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I say we debunked that mystery, which it wasn't really a mystery, but we found out that we could actually use 360p. But can it run Crysis VR mod? That is a very important question that will need to be answered. But can it run Bone Lab? How large is Bone Lab? I can find out. I can find that out for you. How large is Bone Lab? We can do that. Is it going to fit on my phone? Size-wise. Imagine I ran Cuphead and called that a PC game. Why does it say get game? I have the game. Okay, it's bullying me. We cannot use Bone Lab. This is so sad. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I will find that out for you guys. Then again, like, why would we run Bone Lab, theoretically speaking, you know? That already has a Quest version. You know what I mean? Can it run on a table? I mean, that depends what kind of table you're talking about. If you're talking about, like, one of those smart Android tables, then probably. On an iPad, probably not. You know, you can't really siloed apps onto that thing, so I doubt GameHub exists for it, but, yeah. On a tablet, probably. Boneworks? How large is Boneworks? And can I play Boneworks without VR? I don't think Boneworks has a non-VR mode. Instead of Boneworks, I typed in Bonework. It's only 15 gigs. Should I install it? I'm very tempted to install Bonework. It's one singular Bonework. You cannot have more than one Bonework. If it can run without VR, I will install it. I don't remember whether Boneworks can run without VR. Let me find out. No, I don't think so. No. Bone Lab can, but Boneworks can't. So, that is quite unfortunate. That we'll leave that for the official YouTube video. How about that? Because then we'll be able to find out properly on Quest whether it works or not. I believe that's the best way to do it. Oh, for those that are just joining, by the way, to catch you up on the news, in quotation marks, we're essentially going to be doing live streams every week now. Which is, you know, pretty big stuff. We're going to have events on the Discord, so feel free to join that down below. We're probably going to be reviving the VR chat world, or at least we're going to try to. We're going to be doing some experiments, some funny stuff on the live streams, probably some cooking as well. Try to do some, you know, redemption arc, because the last time we cooked on stream, it kind of sucked and didn't do a very good job. And the cake never grew. I don't know if you guys remember that, but when the Quest 2 first came out, we tried to bake a cake. That went very, very well. Let's just say that. But yeah, a lot of stuff incoming. So very, very happy about it. And hopefully me saying it here on livestream is going to hold me up to that and force me. Nah, just kidding. I was going to do it anyway, but you get the point. I don't know. What do we do? What do we do now? We have a bit of time left. Actually, a bit of time is an understatement. I'm debating whether we should jump into some sort of game. Or whether we should, like... Does anyone have, like, a YouTube video that we want to watch? And review? You know, like, watch the YouTube video and not comment on it whatsoever, as is typical for live streams nowadays. Do we have, like, a VR YouTube video that is, like, pretty crazy? Anyone want to send something like that in? Or should we jump into something like, I don't know, Among Us? Actually, if we jump into Among Us, everyone is going to stop watching. But I could jump into Among Us with you guys. That would actually... I don't know. I'm debating that right now. What if I told you guys I have never played Among Us? Like, actually. Not a joke. Has not happened, ever. That's a thing. I do have it in my Steam library, though. Among Goose. It's a Mog. A Mog. I don't know. Like, well, what should we do? What should we... Actually, should we jump in? Actually, no. It's just going to crash my PC. The VR chat world that we have right now is just heavily unoptimized. I was going to say we jump into that, but it's incredibly unoptimized, and that thing actually just needs to be remade from the ground up. I think I'm going to scrap the current world that we have, and if we are to make our own VR chat world, we're going to start from the ground up, create our own assets, and actually make it look good. Not like the one that we currently had, which is just terrible, and oh, it was very bad. I believe there was like glitches and stuff in the world as well, right? That like kicked people that were on quest or something. I don't know. It was really, really funny. VR compilation, stunt compilation. Oh, you guys want to watch funny? Actually, let's watch funny VR fail videos, right? Let's do a. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do a try not to laugh with you guys because you're all just gonna lie that you haven't laughed, but you all laughed like 15 minutes ago. Let's see a. Actually, you know what? Incognito tab. Yes, very good. Very good. Incognito. VR fail compilation. Yeah, haven't seen these in like 60 years. What is that? That's not a... Oh my god. It's not a VR fail compilation. Yeah, we're gonna watch this one by VR Really, or V Really, actually. That's probably the correct way to do it. So we are here right now on Incognito, so anything that shows up is not mine, okay? This is not mine. Any, like, recommendations, whatever you see here, I see it. I see it, okay? We're gonna try. I'm gonna press on display. We're gonna see what happens, okay? It worked. Oh my god, this never works. This never works. I don't think we have ever had the display capture properly work. Should we just do it like this? I feel like we should. I feel like we totally should. How do I, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna try to resize this to the point where, like, we can still watch and have the webcam going. Actually, I could just totally full screen it. What am I doing? Control Z. There we go. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Is that it? That's the Control Z-ed. Is that it? I think we're good. Yeah, we're gonna, it's still a little big. I don't understand why. We're gonna make it a little smaller. You see, I have an ultra-wide monitor, which is why this is, like, so much of a pain to, like, get everything centered and stuff. But I think we got it. I think that looks pretty centered. Yeah, let's watch some funny memes. What is this? What has YouTube done? What is this? Who thought this was a good idea? Oh my god, that looks disgusting. Can you guys see this? No, you can't. Oh, it's off screen for you. Of course it is. It's like, I don't know. They made it like all separate buttons and stuff. Why? Why? Have you heard that Epic Games announced Fortnite VR? They did not. I don't believe that. Give me a second. I have to check. They did not. Why are you lying to me? There is no Fortnite VR. Sure, the creator of Epic Games, I think. Who was it? Someone from Epic anyway said that they don't believe in VR and VR isn't the future or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. But I think they said something like that. So yeah, no, I do not believe they will be launching a VR Fortnite anytime soon. Let's play this totally quality content. VR feels of old time. Oh, if there's any swearing in this, I'm instantly... Oh. Now, let me tell you, that has never happened to me. I have never punched anyone in VR like that. Other stuff has happened. And when I brought virtual reality on my PC into my old school for an open day, a student that was playing did end up punching the teacher. But this has never happened to me. Knock on wood. I have not punched anyone or anything. Okay, big knock on wood on that one. In VR yet. What? How does that... How do you... I don't know. Why has this never happened to me? Do I just, like, not get immersed enough or something? Has this happened to you guys? Like, has this actually happened to you often? Where you just, I don't know, like, fall or collapse? It has never happened to me. I have swayed before in the past. Like, you know, gotten a little bit dizzy and stuff. But I've never fallen. I don't know. I'm now beginning to think it might be because I can't really see on my right eye. And I don't get the depth perception. I always thought I'd get the depth perception just fine. I see it just like I would real life. So I guess that means I wouldn't have depth perception IRL as well, which is obviously not the case. But it's like, I don't know. I can see you guys typing in chat now as well that hasn't happened to you either. So clearly some people just get way too immersed. Are you going to fly to the US for open source next year? What kind of question? What makes you think I have enough money to fly to the US, rent something out, and go to open source? I would love to go to open source, but you know how expensive tickets are to the US from here? They're very expensive. And going there just for open source is like, I don't know, it's a fun idea, but no, unfortunately not. The answer is unfortunately not. I wish I could, but unfortunately not. When are you coming to Poznań for Poznań Game Arena? I'm going to be there this year, by the way. I'm going to be there. 24th to, like, 25th, I think it is. Poznań Game Arena. So I'm going there for those 2 days, I think. Or is it just 1 day? They're going to be announcing some stuff and making some stuff happen. I don't exactly know what yet, obviously. But never gone to an event like that. Going to be quite interesting. But yeah. Set up a GoFundMe. A GoFundMe to send me to open source. I don't think that's happening.
She almost took his head clean off.
Oh. Oh god. This is already not going very... Don't know. Okay, let me tell you guys, I've hit a wall like that before. And it was my wall in Ireland, and to this very day, it's got a hole in it with the Quest 2 controllers. So let me tell you, those controllers, if they can hit a brick wall and make a dent in it, I do not want to know what they can do to a head. Okay, I am just saying that is terrifying. Never walk in front of someone when they're playing VR. Always, I don't know, like duck, crawl on the ground, or go behind them. It's like way too dangerous. That is terrifying. Oh, is this Richie's Plank Experience? Oh, I have some funny videos of people playing Richie's Plank Experience. I had my aunt in Richie's Plank Experience. She was screaming so hard. Now, mind you, that didn't happen. What is she playing? What do you... Place your bets. Place your bets. What do you think she is playing here?
I mean, she literally tells her friend to jump off.
Ooh.
Jump off.
No, 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 no. Okay, at least she didn't hit the TV, though. I think we've all seen this one. I've seen this one, alright. I've seen this one. This one was quite popular, I think. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call that a VR fail, to be honest. They're just having fun. Roller coaster. You think she was playing a roller coaster and she was screaming that hard playing the roller coaster? I don't know, guys. I don't think the roller coasters are that immersive. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a few for Quest that are like quite immersive, but you know, like the ones in like Google Cardboard and stuff, they were so popular. I never felt it really with those, to be honest. Maybe it was the fact that they were for cardboard and, you know, the plasticky headsets and stuff. But I don't know. I don't really like roller coasters IRL, but I can do them in VR just fine. I think something in the back of my mind still just tells me the whole time it's not there. So, you know. They are sometimes Nokia strength, aren't they? Quest headsets and controllers. To be fair, they kind of have to be. You know, Meta had experience before they made the Quest controllers. They knew what people are going to do with those things. So they knew how rigid they have to make them, you know? We've had these videos from, like, the PSVR 1. So we know what happens. So they kind of have to make them Nokia strength. But it is scary. It is absolutely terrifying. And then they still get stick drift. Did I ever try the Samsung Gear VR? I did. I actually did. I think we still have one somewhere, believe it or not. And it still works. You can make it work with every phone as well, because, you know, that one did have a connector. But yeah. Your Index controllers are 4 years old by now. Yeah, I think mine are something around that as well. Mine are still working just fine. I know some people were saying they had... What did the Knuckles controllers have? Did they have, like, the triggers broke or something? Or was it they had stick drift? There were some issues with the Knuckles controllers anyway. I never got that issue. Knock on wood, again. But I never got that issue. One issue I do have is with the triggers creaking. I don't know. I'm very tempted to just put some WD-40 on them, but I do not think that that is a good idea. That is an issue I have with the Knuckles controllers. Oh, is that... What is that? Resident Evil? It is Resident Evil, isn't it? Oh my god, they're traumatizing her. She's screaming so hard, and they're just laughing recording. This is... Oh, she didn't hit the TV, though. She didn't hit the TV. I thought she was gonna run directly into the TV. Why is our viewer count not up, by the way? That should be higher. There we go.
When your son turns into the club security.
Oh, wow. Someone got immersed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, the TV, Okay, okay. It would have been worse if he hit the TV, though. Just saying. Where's he going? Oof. Oh, oh, oh.
This is what happened.
I don't entirely know what happened in that one, to be honest with you guys. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. That's me playing horror games in VR. One game we definitely have to play, actually. We might play this during the Halloween live stream. Might is a big word here, but we might actually end up playing this. Phasmophobia. I don't know if you guys remember, we played a lot of Phasmophobia in the past on live streams, but we might actually get back to that, especially Halloween. I feel like Halloween would be the perfect moment for that, but I think we should definitely play some Phasmophobia. I don't know whether they've received any, like, larger updates recently or anything like that, but even if they didn't, it would be a super fun game to play. But yeah. What are some titles you guys have been playing? That's something I'm actually interested in. Maybe you guys have something that I've never seen or tried before that could be quite interesting. What's something you guys have been into? Is it all just like VR chat and Beat Saber, you know, the typical stuff that you always go back to, or do you have something else that you maybe jump into from time to time? Beat Saber has definitely been my number one. I've been jumping quite a bit into modded Beat Saber recently, again, just to kind of play around with that, as well as Minecraft VR. Minecraft VR is also awesome. Basil, you did not need to donate for that, but thank you so much for the donation. What would you like to see in the VR chat world? That's a very good question, actually. What would I like to see in the VR chat world? Definitely the pool table again. Probably some sort of updated version of it, because I remember that was quite fun for us to play around with. And possibly, like, just a bunch of mini games that we can play around with together, you know? Chill out and just have fun. Maybe bowling as well. I bet you there's some sort of, like, pre-made GitHub asset for bowling in VR chat. Some nice cozy house, you know? Maybe some cozy garden, some kind of, like, lake or something. I don't know, You know when you think in your head of just, like, a nice, cozy, ambient place? I would like it to almost be that, and maybe have some ambient music in the background, and then maybe have, like, a basement that is the gaming spot, you know, the pool table, the bowling, stuff like that. But upstairs is just, like, the chill zone, you know, some nice chill music, maybe some rooms for people to hang out in, a nice big sitting room, of course, with a projector or some sort of TV that we can watch stuff on together. Something like that anyway. I don't know if that sounds too ambitious. It actually, the way I see it in my head, it's super simple. There's a few worlds like that already in VR chat, but I feel like they're kind of too small. They're the ones I keep going back to. And they're super old as well. I bet you guys know them. Like the rooftop, was it the Midnight Rooftop? Something like that. But yeah, that. So, and then there's the other one that I don't remember the name of, that we were in quite a bit. It was like, it had that one song in it that I actually have on Spotify. And it had rain. And it also had like a rooftop spot. But there was rain coming down and had like the big sitting area. We have quite a few live streams in it as well, actually. So that as well, but that's missing the garden, and it's missing the bowling, and it's missing the pool table. So, you know, that kind of thing. Onward. Interesting. So, Onward, do you play that competitively, by the way? Because I know Onward has been expanding quite a bit, and I know for a fact that people do play that competitively. Roblox, of course, yeah, because that's available now on Quest for quite some time, actually. So, that's very nice. Have they come out with any, like, amazing VR experiences in Roblox, by the way? Because I know for a fact that their game engine is capable of quite a bit, but I haven't really looked into it. I haven't, like, super seen what they're capable of. No, sorry. I haven't seen if they have used what they're capable of to the max. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we saw the videos of the Roblox game engine being used for, like, radial menus and stuff, but haven't really jumped into it that much. I'm scrolling through chat here right now, guys. So if you ever see me phasing out and looking in this direction, it's because I actually have live chat fired up here. I love this new setup, by the way. I made this new setup, I think it was like half a year ago. And I made it especially for live streaming. And then recently I got the mic arm, obviously. It's a massive upgrade over what I used to have. But I made this setup especially for live streaming, and then I never did it. I never did it for some reason. I don't know why. But now it's finally being utilized, and it's like perfect. The camera is right here, and it's a DSLR, so we've got like the nice bokeh in the background. Lighting is still not figured out, obviously, because that doesn't look amazing. You know, the background that we have right now, that doesn't look amazing. Obviously, there needs to be some ambient lighting in the background, and maybe some more posters or something. But first, I'd like to figure out lighting here. The lighting here actually sucks. You guys can't see it, but it sucks. It's not ideal. But this I really do like. I'm actually gonna take a picture. I'll post it on the Discord. But this looks. I have like a vertical display here. I'm gonna send that to the Discord right now. Yes. Yeah, nie dzięki. No, it is too late for toast. Here we go. I'm sending that to the chat. Yes. At least the lights are plugged in this time, so they're probably not going to die, or at least I hope not. Optimization will be fun, as it always is. Don't they have like AI tools to do that now, though? Doesn't Unity do that quite well itself for like reducing polygon count and stuff for quest worlds, or does that not work yet? As you can probably tell, it's been a while since I've jumped into the Unity editor for VR chat, but I remember that being a massive pain trying to optimize the world for Quest. I don't know, has that gotten any better, or is it still crap? Yeah. Wait, Midnight Rooftop has a modern version now? Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know if I've seen the modern version. It's been a while. It has. But, oh, it's still crap. Lovely. Amazing. That's going to be absolutely incredible. There are paid to... Okay, well, how much? How much we talking? The AI stuff is Unity 6. Okay, and I assume VR chat hasn't updated to Unity 6 yet. They were always behind on software versions. I don't get it. Imagine VR chat switched to Unreal. That would be hilarious. Imagine VR chat switched to Unreal and we got like ray tracing and stuff. That would be hilarious. Oh god, okay. No, I will not be dropping $50 on that. I have bills to pay. I mean, you know what? If the sponsorships come in next few months, then I might actually drop $50 on that. Who knows? Who knows, to be honest. If the tools are good, if they're decent, and they actually work, $50 is actually not too bad of a price to get that done. Obviously, we're not doing this professionally and stuff, so who knows? We might not. We'll see. Might just be better off doing it manually. I'd say most people joining are probably going to be joining on PC VR anyway, so we'll see. How do we find you on Discord? Is it not in the description of this live stream? I sure hope it is. Let's see. Description. It should be. That should be the Discord right there. Let me just join it. Make sure it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. So should be down below. Yeah. But yeah, very nice. I don't know, I might have to, actually might is an understatement. I have to download Unity again. I don't actually have it. Had to format my PC recently. Had to get everything deleted and start from scratch. Siri turned on and is now listening to me. What do you want? Apparently nothing. That just happens from time to time. It just turns on and listens. I have an iPad taped to the wall for Home Assistant. And it just... I don't know. Hey Siri. What's the weather like? Maybe don't tell me, actually. Go away. No, go away. Oh my gosh. No. Go away. Go away. Where's that weather for? Because it is definitely not 28 or 27 here. It was like 10. Okay, I knew Siri's AI was bad. I love dissing Siri. It's such a bad AI and it doesn't even have Polish, so I'm racist towards it, obviously. But like, what? Hey Siri, I might regret this. Hey Siri, where am I?
You're at Block 115, Bremar Hill Road, North Point.
In Hong Kong. Guys, it doxed me. I am in Hong Kong, China. I am in Hong Kong, China, apparently. I do not know how that happened. This thing has connection to the internet. It has, well, everything, actually. Why would it think I am in China? Sus iPad, sus. Very sus. Probably hacked. Yeah. Siri wants me to buy the Apple Vision Pro. Definitely not. Not even available here, mind you. So I would have to drop like, what is it normally? $3,000. So to get it to Poland, I'd probably have to drop like $4,000 to $4,500, something like that. Something stupid like that. Anyway, makes absolutely no sense. You know, I wouldn't even have anything to connect it to. I don't have an iPhone. I do, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phones. None of them are iPhones. Not a flex, by the way. But yeah. Except for the iPad, which I doubt I can connect it to, because that thing's old as hell. I found this iPad in the trash, by the way. Like, I wish that was a joke. It's not. It is not. I was like, I'll save this thing. It was like all bent and stuff. The screen was like not even on it. I don't know. I glued the screen back with epoxy. It's never coming off again. And it's still cracked. It doesn't work in one corner. The fact that it unlocked with the password 1234 was a complete and utter, like, I don't know how that happened. Like, if you're setting the password 1234 and you're throwing your iPad in the trash with no screen, you definitely want it to be used for Home Assistant. Exactly what I'm saying. It is perfect for Home Assistant. It is ideal. I saved it. I saved its poor, useless life in the trash and recycled it. Even though that one corner doesn't work, and it's very annoying when I try to turn on my lights. This is really like, I have a Home Assistant connected to my Stream Deck now, so I can like do this. Welcome to the void. So now it's very yellow, actually. So I think we cancel out the yellow with the vibe lighting, because that's what it's called on the Stream Deck. We can also just turn on the top lighting if we really want to, but no one wants that. So we're going to turn that off. It's too yellow. See, I would use the top lighting if I could dim it. I can't dim it. This isn't smart lighting. It's a smart switch that turns the lighting on and off. It just looks bad. Like, it's completely overcompensating for the front now. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. I don't want it. I'll have to figure something else out for the rear lighting. I don't know. Buy, like, some weird LED strips or something. Quest lighting's cool, though. If I jump into WLED, which obviously I'm using WLED, and I press on Quest Light, we can change the color of the... Can we? I bet you we can. Let's do green. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Purple. Or pink. That's actually... It's pink on the phone. It's purple on the camera. I don't get it. We need some sort of contrast, though. That's yellow. That's red. We can do funny stuff as well. If we go into effects, we can do like... we can do Android. Which is just animated. You know? Pretty cool. Blink Rainbow. It's pretty nice. Candle, actually. What if we do candle with red? Oh, that looks ominous. We're keeping that. I'm going to hate myself for that later on. But we're leaving that. Very ominous. Fake candle moment. Will you ever stream on your Minecraft server? In the description of every video. I'm going to be honest with that. Who's hosting that server? Is it Basil or Ezi? I don't remember who's hosting that server. I used to host it. But then I think the NAS that it was being hosted on died. Who is hosting that server now? Is it still alive? You know what? Before we end the live stream, I'm joining the Minecraft server. We're joining the Minecraft server right now. I'm firing up Minecraft. I want to know whether this server still works and exists. Because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea. What version is it on? Can I join on 121.4? I don't know, let's find out. It won't let you join? Oh, I believe it might be dead. That's such a shame. I don't know. I'm going to find out. No Man's Sky is awesome, by the way. Yeah, tons and tons to do there. Have they been updating? They've been updating the game quite a bit, right? They've added, like, DLCs and stuff, and, like, fairly large updates as well. The red on my face right now. That's the Mojang loading screen. Okay, multiplayer. What's the IP address for that thing? Is it mc.themystical.com? I bet you the IP address has, like, stopped updating or something. Yeah. Definitely seems that way. Oh, that's unfortunate. The server's dead. This is so sad. Let me launch Discord. Maybe there's, like, a alternative IP address. Is there an alternative IP? Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear that? That happens now. Every time I launch Discord, that happens. I do not know why. Streamer mode enabled. Usernames have been truncated. Thank you so much. Minecraft. Oh yeah, that looks like it's online. Okay, what's the server IP address? Who can tell me the server IP address? I want to join. I want to see what this looks like. Server info. Is it on server info? Would it be on server info? Minecraft chat. No. See, I do not know my own Minecraft IP address. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna search our server for just the word Minecraft. This is definitely gonna end well. Let's see. Well, I see someone asked for the Minecraft server IP. Oh, well, that was 2022. Well, my searching went very well. Yeah, I don't think we have access to that. Well, no, we definitely have access to the server because the channel says it's up. I'm gonna ask in staff chat. I'm gonna ask in staff chat, is the Minecraft server still alive? Because I think our A record stopped updating the IP. But I can see people in Minecraft chat on Discord. So it was definitely up. When was the last time it was up? If I go to... Minecraft chat. Yeah, someone joined on the 3rd of the 10th. So that's like a few days ago. Oh, it's basically dead? Oh, Ezzy. Thank you so much for hosting it, by the way. I did not think you were still hosting it, to be honest. So if you want to take it offline, totally feel free to do so. But if you have the IP address, let me just join it one last time so that I can do like a, you know, a sacred showing of what the dead server looks like. Wait, was it on fire? Wait, your AC caught on fire? Wait, I thought the Minecraft server was on fire. What? Your AC caught... Wait, it's not on fire anymore. Okay, well, talking about ACs, I can also now turn on my AC using the Stream Deck. If you guys do not have Home Assistant yet, set up Home Assistant. Very, very good idea. Highly recommended. I love Home Assistant. Pretty sure the MC server is on fire. Probably is too. Do we have the IP address for it, by the way? Do you have like the actual IP address for it that isn't mc.themysticle.com? Because I believe our A record stopped being updated and it's no longer pinging the correct IP address. Or at least that's what it looks like. I think the A records probably stopped working after I updated the them to Cloudflare. That's probably the case. That's usually what happens with these kinds of things. What? AC dipped down and burned up my smart plug. No, not the smart plug. That's like probably the most expensive part of the entire thing. God damn it. I mean, if what firmware do you have on the smart plug? Do you have like if you have, what's it called? ESP Home or the other one? Then theoretically speaking, it should do auto discovery, right? Or you should be able to pull the firmware from it, something like that. Even if the plug is burnt, you might be able to, I don't know, replace the fuse in it or something. I'd always look for a fuse first before I go replacing the entire plug. Yeah, ESP Home or Tasmoda, that's it. Oh, it's a Tapo TP-Link. Yeah, I don't think you can replace the firmware on those. I've got a TP-Link extension cord that everything is plugged into. And to be fair, it's been very reliable. Oh, it's cooked? Oh. Damn. Oh. Yeah, I probably wouldn't replace that then. Yeah, it's probably not a fuse. Yeah. And even if it was, it's probably not worth it. You'll probably put another fuse in it and it'll just break again. IKEA smart plugs plus Zigbee dongle. See, I've always not wanted to do Zigbee. I hate the idea of having to have like an additional home device or a bridge that all these smart home devices need to connect to, you know? I don't know, I just find that so annoying. I've never wanted to do like a bridge that all of them have to connect to. I want them all to be standalone, and if they can't be, then I will remove the firmware and flash a new one. Actually, do you want to see something unbelievably cursed? Actually, I can't show it to you because it'll release my public IP address. But something recently, what you see back there is a Netgear RAX70 Wi-Fi 6 router. And I have dual NAT on my network, which sucks. Actually, I've got like triple NAT. Doesn't matter. Point being, I do not have NAT loopback. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Which means that if I have like an external IP address, I cannot access it from my home network. So if I have, I don't know, if I want to port forward something, I have to use my internal IP addresses, which is a pain because then if I have like Home Assistant set up, I need to have 2 different Home Assistant instances set up, one for outside, one for inside. And of course, Netgear has the routers like super locked down, so I cannot set any custom DNS masks or anything like that. So something super cursed, that Netgear router is now running ASUS firmware. I flashed it with a very unofficial, very unofficial actually. I found it on GitHub version of ASUS WRT, and I flashed it with that. And now it's got SSH, it's got the YFFS partition, it's got all the fun stuff, and it works amazingly. I highly recommend it, worth the risk. Sus firmware, very sus firmware. So yeah, Siri did start listening. You heard that right. This happens, I'm telling you, and she thinks I'm in Hong Kong as well. I don't know, maybe it was meant to be. Maybe it was just meant to be. Yeah. One weird thing, though, is I updated that firmware recently. Well, actually, it updated itself, and it disappeared from the ASUS app. So, I don't know what happened there, but it used to be available in the ASUS app. Like, my Netgear router actually showed up in the ASUS app, and now it just doesn't anymore. So, that's a little bit weird. My phone just crashed and is now rebooting itself. Looks like the CR Droid memory leak has still not been fixed. That's just very unfortunate, actually. We were hoping that they managed to find it and fix it, but... Black screen. Hello? Nothing? I was going to do funny ASUS firmware showing, but apparently not. This is very good. This is, as you can tell, my phone also has ASUS firmware on it. This one's made by me, though, which is why it's bad. Oh, there we go. It's coming back now. Me logo. Thank you. I don't know. If I wasn't an official maintainer for CR Droid, I may have already switched to Infinity X or Rising, but I just hope they find the memory leak. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to find the memory leak, so I'm waiting on them to do it. Wait, do we have the IP address for server? Have I been sent IP address? Oh, I have. Thank you. Thank you, Ezzy. Ezzy did send the IP address. I didn't notice. It didn't ping me. Connecting to the server. No. Oh, incompatible client. Please use 1.20.4. Oh, wow. The server is old. We're making it happen. We're joining the server. We are totally doing this. Wait, there's a Home Assistant desktop utility? Okay, this is amazing. I have to see this. I was thinking about that. I was like, could there possibly be one? Surely there would be, right? Because it's all open source. But then I just kind of gave up on looking. That's amazing, the fact that there is actually one. I'm definitely going to take a look at that. What is the IP address? I'll send it to you in a second. I have to be the first one to join this in like 60 years. I must be the first. Downloading. Mojang server is being slow. I know it's not mine because everything else downloaded really fast off Steam. This is just doing like 1 megabyte per second. Let me do a speed test real quick. Probably completely unnecessary, but I want to do one. 1.2 gigabit. Very nice. Very nice. Now, mind you, this is 5G, so... Props. Very nice 5G. Very nice. Okay. Server is launching. Let's do this. So, server version is 1.20.4. I'm sending you the IP right now in chat. Let's do this. Is it gonna let me connect though? Cause like, oh wow, okay, we're in. There's the IP address. Let's switch to display. Let's take a look at this. Good old times, guys. We're doing Minecraft streaming. I sincerely hope I was allowed to share that IP address, I'm really sorry if I wasn't, but is there lag? No. Oh, it's not lag, it's spawn protection. I bet you that's just spawn protection, because the griefing all starts here. Actually, spawn protection is smart. What do I look like? Oh, amazing. Incredible. Oh, creeper. Oh, this is good old times, guys. You know what this is? We are now Minecraft streaming YouTubers. Oh, God, no. We are now Minecraft streaming YouTubers? This is like the good old times. I think everyone's house got lava, judging by this. I just want to get up top. But it's nighttime. Like, it is the worst possible time to have joined the server. It is actually not... Wait, is this factions? I love factions. I actually love factions. Guys, can we start a faction server, please? Pretty please? Like, if people actually played on it, I would love to play factions again. It is my entire childhood, is factions. I just, like, you know... I've, tried to join, like, multiple different faction servers, but it just seems like most of them are dead nowadays. Which is very sad. Like, I would probably play on one. But the problem with that is you need, like, factions large enough. So, we'd probably make, like, a staff team faction and just go against absolutely everyone else. So, that's probably something that would happen. Yeah, that's the thing with factions, unfortunately. Like, they don't really make sense unless you have a lot of people playing. What's happening here? How do I there's no way I'm getting up with this amount of mobs chasing me. Like, how am I supposed to get up? That's your house? Oh, and I can't break this because it's claimed, right? God, I love... Noob versus staff versus cheater. Oh, I loved factions. I don't know if you guys ever played on the server, but like if you did, you'll this is gonna hit like really nostalgic for you. But Brave MC, I don't know if any of you guys know Brave MC, but that was it was so many years back at this point. Okay, well I'm going to die. I'm going to die in peace. No one else has joined me on this amazing server at this second in time. I need to get blocks. Oh, well, actually, there's absolutely no point in getting blocks anymore, because I'm just going to die. I'm surprised that that is the only spot that is... Okay, well, that just happened. I am surprised that that is the only spot that is griefed. Has, like, nobody played on the server. Has no one gone in a different direction? That is... Or was it just that your house was the closest to spawn? Whose are these chests? There's spawn protection, like you can't access these. Wait, you have netherite? Have you been just like no-lifing on this server? Without me? There's spawn protection and there's chests here. How does this happen? Is this cheating? Has someone been hacking? Basil, have you been hacking? I know you have. How the hell do I get up? I cannot get up because... Wait, I think I see a way up. There's water. I see water. If I can get into that water... I can probably get up. I'm getting to your house, Basil. I'm going up. Oh no, this is very bad. I'm getting absolutely... No! Oh my god, yeah, no, that's just not happening. God, I hate this. No! Stop shooting at me! No! Oh. Oh my god, we have success. I did not think that that was going to be successful. Perfect. Wait, is chat's just dead now? We're fully engaged in Minecraft mode. That's what has happened. Basil, I'm going to try open your chests. No, they're all gone. This is so sad. Can I destroy your wheat? No. I can't do anything. This is so sad. Wait, how do I get up higher? Probably can't, to be honest. That's probably... Oh, wait. There is water. Oh. It's so peaceful up here. Well, sort of. Where are the beds at? Wait, can I ring this? No. You can't interact with anything on other people's factions' land. How did people do this? If this is like your claimed land, how on earth did people do this? That's crazy. Wait, oh, because this is wilderness. Oh, you got griefed bad. They literally just went to the edge of the wilderness and just destroyed everything. Okay, well, there you guys go. This is the Mysticle SMP, okay? This is what has happened here. This is the Mystical SMP. That is exactly what has happened. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I wanted to go to the nether before I leave. Okay, I'm going to go back. Also, why is it dark the whole time? It's supposed to be day by now. Can someone time set day? I'm sick and tired of the mobs. It's just night. Surely it should be day. It's been so long. I'm going back up. Stop shooting at me. I need to get to the nether before I end this live stream. We could definitely redo the Minecraft server. I mean, as I'm saying, like, we could probably have it, you know, Vivecraft installed on it. And factions, and we could probably do a factions VR server. Mystical VR SMP, where like 3 people play. I feel like that's a vibe. I mean, I'm definitely more into modded Minecraft for sure. Myself and Emma have been playing modded Minecraft, but yeah, no, factions is like my entire childhood, so who knows? I could get back into it. Or maybe there's a reason people stopped playing. I don't know. You have to be kidding me. That did not just happen. That's it. This is where we end. This is where we end that. That did not just happen. Oh my god. Oh. We could also do modded. I guess we... Can you... Is there like a factions mod? Could we do factions and modded? Is that a thing that... Like, does that exist? If we could do factions and modded... Maybe then we could install the Vivecraft mod, as well as other mods, and factions. Is there a factions Neoforge mod? Because I think Neoforge is the main thing now, isn't it? Neoforge. Mob factions. What is mob factions? Is it factions? No, I don't think this is factions. Or is there, like, a way to install Spigot plugins on a Neoforge server? It's like... I don't know. Because, no, the reason I play modded is because of, you know, other mods, not just Vivecraft. We play other mods as well. So, that's why I'd like to play modded. I'm sure there has to be a factions mod for Neoforge. Factions and curiosities. Description. Could this be a like, I'm very surprised. It seems that people aren't super interested in the factions like thing anymore. Very unfortunate. I'll ask AI. I'll ask AI. Please make me factions mod. But yeah. So, either way though, what time is it? It's 10 minutes past midnight. So, this is where we're going to end today's live stream, guys. Today's one was a little bit shorter. But either way, I do appreciate all of you guys tuning in, all of you joining in to listen to the things that I had to tell you. And very soon, we're going to be doing another one. So, you know, and obviously there's nothing saying that we can't do live streams in between the weekly live streams as well. So who knows? That might happen. But either way, that's going to be it for today's live stream. And again, thanks so much for being here. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for donating, Basil. You certainly over-donated. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the Discord. We'll do a little bit of chatting there as well. And have a great night or day wherever you guys are. And see you in the next one. Peace. I have to hold my hand here until the live stream catches up with the fact that I put my hand over it. Okay, see you guys. Love you.